Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel, coming back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler platter video series of videos I do for Loana. We go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then I talk about the stuff. I let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious crap that you can go over there and you can try or not try, or you could start coloring a coloring book. You can do that while you're trying the thing. Folks, the possibilities are limitless. Not really, there's certainly limitations, but the statistics involved have to be astronomical. And unless you're a statistician, and if you are, go ahead and leave a comment relating to the statistical, amount of things that you could do while watching this video. Or don't. Do it. I'm not your dad. Anyway, I'm going to go over there and eat some stuff that I'm going to talk about while I'm doing so. I'm inside a truck. Thankfully, the sun hiding behind the clouds like the coward it is. But I'm also over here. I'm wearing a shirt, not a cool shirt. It's just a work shirt. It's a nice work shirt. Most of my work shirts are super grody, but this one's relatively new. So that's what I'm doing. And what else am I doing, folks? Boom! I'm trying out some Pringles. We got Pringles, Scorching. First We Feast presents Hot Ones, those Calientes Verde. It's hot sauce flavored Pringles. The hot ones, is it on YouTube or is it like a TikTok thing or something? I don't do the TikTok. It's not, when Vine, anybody else old enough to remember Vine? When Vine died, I remember thinking to myself, that's good. I'm glad that that's gone. And then it came back from China. Okay. And mind you, if you're somebody who does the Vine, enjoy the Vine, good on you. I'm not going to shit on you. I'm doing this stuff. What the hell freaking, moral standpoint do I have to do whatever you need to do, folks? If you enjoy it, well, it ain't hurting nobody. But yeah, they're a thing. I believe this is a show where they go over there and they have like celebrities on. They have them go over there and try like different hot sauces. And, then they go over there and they perspire and they drink milk and such. And celebrities and such. Friend of mine on the old Facebook, if she happens to see this, hi Kathy, I know her husband Mark occasionally watches my show, which he has his own show too. Well, he has his own channel too, where he reviews Nerf guns with his adorable kids. But he doesn't really upload very often because he has like an actual life and like productive things to do. I don't. That's why I'm going to try these. Well, yeah, she went over there and she told me about these. Well, she posted up on her Facebook page, and then she was like, oh, I got them from here. So I got them at Walgreens. So we're going to try a thing. I guess these are like level 5 or something like that, she was saying. Apparently it's limited time only. We'll see how it goes. These were the only ones that were there. So if there's other hotter ones available, I don't know where they're at. But maybe I'll try them. I was told these are apparently particularly caliente. Ooh, you can smell them from here. That's a good sign. By the way, folks, I've done other Pringles reviews. Just look up Brandon Sampler Platter Pringles. I did habanero pineapple or so, like fiery pineapple ones or something like that. Those were really cool, and no, I literally have 0 views on that. Kills me because I actually really like that video. So, but yeah, these you can smell it, and they do actually, because you can see. It's like a Verde sauce. It's a green sauce. It does actually have that smell, so I'm hoping for good things here. I might get some Mexican food later on. That's what I'm thinking now. I love me some Mexican food. I don't eat enough of it. Well, realistically, I probably shouldn't eat as much of it as I do. But yeah, no, man, it's so good. I just usually when I go out to eat, it's just fast food shit, And yeah, there's Taco Bell. That's not really Mexican food. But I'm going to try some things. You don't care. Now, for me personally, the ideal way to go over there and eat Pringles is like so. First of all, you have to have at least 2. That's just me. That's my standard. I think 2 is the perfect. Go over there, put it in this way. What with the ridge going up. That way it sits perfectly on your tongue. You can lift it to the roof of your mouth. It's a whole science, folks. Pringles ho. It's got some heat to it. Yeah. Ooh. It's got a kick to it. Initially, you taste the spiciness immediately. And so initially my thought was, okay, yeah, it's got some spice to it. But then after everything was done, after I was, finished with the actual chips themselves, it really grew. It has some proper heat to it. Like, obviously spicy chips and stuff like that, they've been around. But the thing, of course, when it comes to that stuff is, they're trying to tailor make it for a more casual market. That's why, like, even with these, they're limited edition. They know that these are something that, like, people aren't going to go over there and buy, to have out at a barbecue or something like that. Because most people, or at least, a significant enough amount of people wouldn't be into this because they'd be turned off the level of spiciness. Now, for myself personally, I enjoy spicy things. And I will say this. I really like these. I like the flavor. They do have a Verde, salsa verde type of flavor. And it's very flavorful. One thing that I really like about Pringles, typically, their stuff is very packed with flavor. I'm old enough to remember, back when I was a kid, man, chips, even when they were flavored with stuff, it was a little bit dicey, man. Like, I had some super weak barbecue potato chips when I was a kid, and I remember damn near ruined Christmas. It didn't damn near ruin Christmas. I was a kid and I got lots of presents. But yes, I really like these. But I can see what Kathy was talking about. They're, these would be difficult. I mean, should only eat so many Pringles in one sitting anyway. These would be difficult to just keep reaching back for. There's something where, at least for me, I would need a break in between, like, every two of them. To give it time for the heat to dissipate a little bit. Because I could see if you were just hitting them up with the frequency, it would become less manageable. But it does. I like the level of spiciness. Sorry about that. It's one of those things where it's maybe a bit spicier than I would normally go for with, like, a spicy chip. Like, for me, a good level of spiciness would be like the jalapeno cheddar Cheetos. I think those are perfect. Like Flamin' Hot Cheetos, still good, but for me, I'll eat them, but they're not something I want to, like, eat like a bag of in a sitting or something like that. Whereas comparatively, jalapeno cheddar ones, I can go over there and have those for, lunch if I'm just being crappy and just eating chips for lunch. I can do what I want. I'm an adult. I'm not a good adult, but with these, I couldn't do that. I could have a few, and then, like I said, let it die back down and go back in. The key is, though, I want to keep going back in. The spice level is not a deterrent. It is, in fact, something that I find very favorable. And that, in combination with the actual flavor, the salsa verde, is a really nice combination. And in fact, I would, not that anybody from fucking Pringles will care, but I would maybe go over there and, suggest to them, maybe go over there and just have a salsa verde flavor. Maybe dial the spice back a little bit. I think that would be a really, really good Pringle. But even as is, I really like these. Kind of sad that they're limited edition, because I could really be down with these. Like I said, there's something I would have to do in moderation, but I do really enjoy them. Now, all that said, would I recommend them? Entirely depends on the person that you are. If you're somebody who enjoys spicy stuff, I would say give it a go. If you're somebody who's maybe a little bit on the fence, like, maybe you enjoy some spice, it might be a little bit too much for you. Obviously, if you're not into spicy stuff, I mean, you could still try it. They're still really good, but you're probably not going to, enjoy the experience because the kick is very present. And although it doesn't linger too long, it's not obnoxious or anything like that. Like, I did the 1-chip challenge. Go watch that video. It's nothing at that level, but it's more than noticeable. So I would recommend them, just not for everybody. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for this review. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. If you could go over there and have yourselves a scorching rest of your life, folks, because that's muy bueno. I don't speak a lot of Spanish. Un poquito. Not very much at all. Just a few things that I learned in middle school Spanish. I didn't even take it in high school. But yeah, these are actually really good. And like I said, final 2 things for me, folks, before I get out of here. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated, even if it doesn't always feel like it. But we do if we can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time, folks. Here's what you do. You try not to be an asshole. Not always going to succeed. It's just not going to happen. But try to mitigate the level of assholishness in your life. Try to bring that percentage down just a little bit, right? Because it's there. It's going to happen. We all have that internal asshole. I certainly do. But try to dial it back a little bit. Very final thing, folks. Do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to find like some level 10 spicy Pringles. And you're going to eat them. And you're going to go over there and ignite like the Human Torch, except you're not going to die or, be like a Human Torch from one of the terrible movies, like more like the comic version. And then you go over there and you like fight in space and stuff, and there's a team involved. It's a whole thing, folks. It's a whole thing. Get to hang out with Jim from The Office, apparently. He's Mr. Fantastic. It's a whole thing. Or conversely, you can do something that's actually realistic, like, what's a thing that you could do? Detail your car. That's a thing people do, right? It's not a thing that I do because I don't care, but if you do that. Bye.